afternoon. I'm here for a very, very special unveiling. Alright? Yes, I came here all the way for this. This is the new Black Badge Rolls-Royce Ghost. Black Badge is something special, and for every single model of Rolls-Royce models out there, there is a unique color scheme for their Black Badge series. Right? Say for example, the Cullinan is in yellow, and then there's another one in orange, and this one is in turquoise. Let's go in and have a look. There we are. This is the brand new Rolls-Royce Ghost Black Badge. Alright, now what is Black Badge? What is it? What is it that Rolls-Royce is putting forth here? Let me try and explain this. Alright, think of it as the great achiever, right? Or you come from just a different family, right? Basically, you're not the average nobody that most people are, right? You came from a different family, you came from a different background, you are a high achiever, you are a rebel. So traditionally, the highest end of luxury cars, they always cater to the same, bourgeois or the old opulence kind of luxury, all right, which is, beige leather, fur, and all that, right? You know what I'm saying now, right? Veneer wood and all that. But times have changed, right? Now I see 20-year-olds asking me what car to buy with a budget of 500,000 ringgit, and there are, of course, those who hail from different family backgrounds, powerful families, influential families. Basically, for a lot out there, there is a new rise of young achievers where, to them, they want something different. All right, so this infinite badge is actually the Black Badge logo. All right, now the Black Badge is a special kind of Rolls-Royce. All right, every chrome surfacing is being black chromed. All right, it is, I wouldn't want to use the word sportier or more aggressive, but it's more personal. Most of the time when we think about Rolls-Royce, it is a long wheelbase car where the old man sits at the back with a driver in front, and that's the sort of image that people think about Rolls-Royce. But Black Badge was created just to counter that, and it has been doing exceptionally well in areas with a lot of new wealth. Why? Because now, not only the car is capable of ferrying you in perfect comfort from behind, where you have your chauffeur driving you to your meeting location when you are doing your work or your trades or your deals, or going through your phone calls, or even updating your Instagram or your social media at the back during a busy morning. However, at night, when you just want to drive yourself, right, and your partner, it is a perfect space of personal luxury. The first thing you will notice is this Arctic white Rolls-Royce is finished in, the camera just couldn't capture the level of whiteness. This white is emanating. I tell you, this is liquid paper kind of white. It's just outright white. There's no yellow tinge, even though from the camera couldn't exactly capture that. All right, but the entire space in here, okay, is just different. So just imagine this. You can perfectly drive this yourself to the bar, to the club, you know, to enjoy your time with your friends or your partner. And it's it is a resemblance of you, because it's not the old opulence bourgeois kind of luxury anymore, right? It is just exquisite, may I use the word, right? It's not some wood veneer, but look at this. What's going on inside here? It's not carbon, but it looks like a textile that is structured in there, and then with a layer of hardening, I don't know, glossy finishing outside. It's just beautiful. It's definitely structured in there. This is not just some patterns, it's right, and it's just beautiful the way it mixed with the chrome. I just want to do this again and again. Hear that? Every single time. Mercedes owner, try to do that. Okay, have a little bit of fun here. All right, and this design is timeless because there's no trend in here, no fashion in here. It's just outright placement of quality materials in location that where they are supposed to be, serving the purpose of what they're supposed to do. And when you approach design with this direction, you will forever never get out of style. You don't need to design some wacky, weird shaped buttons, right? You design them to be comfortable, concaved in the middle so that it fits the curvature of your fingers, you know, and it's a nice surface to touch with the chrome surfacing. All right, it's touch sensitive as well, so technology is being hidden inside. Okay, and these dials, they all feel very substantial to the touch. They don't generate the ticking sound, you know, but there is a good enough of resistance towards the beginning, and then it helps you make the turn and then locks back to the next stop. See, you can feel it. Just by watching it, you can tell how it feels, and it feels exceptional, right? That's how it feels. And these dials, right, they are backlit, okay, warm or cold, you know, very simple. You don't have to communicate in, you know, degrees or Celsius or Fahrenheit, you know, it's just that simple, right? And look at the dash. Yes, there are LCD graphics, but it's a perfect amalgamation of graphics and also physical rims of the dials. Okay, this pattern is repeated over here as a form of inlay, and it just looks beautiful. I'm not sure if it is carbon. It may be, but it is weaved in a pattern that I've never seen before. It's my first time seeing this. All right, and that's the unique infinity badge here, hand painted. You can feel the paint, and it's only for the black badge. All right, here of course is the Spirits of Ecstasy, and then all these surfaces, they just feel weighty, very, very substantial. Okay, I mean, everywhere in this car, every surface you touch, you know for a fact, you know, it's gonna be great finishing, and the stitching is of another level. You know, I was in a car the other day that cost about 1.9 million, and 1.9 million with tax paid. This one is 1.9 million before tax, right? So you know this costs twice the value of that, but it totally reflects in here, every single surface. I mean, there's a difference between British sophistication and others. All right, this is just I don't need to say much. It's a Rolls-Royce, right? And even the carpets, these feels really great. Okay, here you have a polished chrome surface, you know, with the Rolls-Royce emblem here. Right. it's just, sorry, I need to do this again. If you come inside a Rolls-Royce showroom, open the door, put your hands on the carpet and bury your hands in. Yes, that's how comfortable it feels. These are lamb wool, right? Really comfortable materials, and the finishing is just, I don't need to say more. It's Rolls-Royce, right? So the leather actually closed all the way to here, right? These stitchings were done inside and then they fold it inside out instead of having all the stitches coming out here. You know, so it's a very different approach. You know, two pieces being stitched together, they fold it inside out to wrap it like that. That's really nice. And that's the Rolls-Royce emblem. Okay, let's come to the rear. And of course, the back seats. Now, there's something special about this black badge. It's not a long wheelbase. Alright, you cannot spec a black badge in long wheelbase. You can only do it in this standard version. But I think it suits the character more. Okay, I don't need to measure the size of my feet. This is the Rolls-Royce. I just want to point out to you guys that the entire rail here, usually in most cars, it's a black metal with a plastic cover. This metal in itself is polished and brushed. It's beautiful. So just remember this, everything in the Rolls-Royce was created with the knowledge that the owner will one day touch it, and it doesn't want anybody to touch any surface that isn't well taken care of or created with precision. Right? Even this little hook here, most would just be a plastic hook. This is milled and polished and brushed and mirror finished and hangs here, you know, to show you the exceptional quality that they, or attention to detail that they do. All right, every single thing was created with this in mind. All right. Yep, look at all that. Amazing, right? Yep, the rear aircon vents, the little stems that goes in and out. See that? Yep, it's mechanical and it feels really good doing that. And again, if I see any aircon vents, oh, just so nice. And of course, what do we have here? Alright, that's the control for the infotainment. Alright, that's just a little tray, a compartment to put your stuffs, cup holders. Alright, what do we have there? That's another cover in leather. And here would be access to your refrigerator with two little crystal glasses and a bottle of water. Very nice. Keeping it chilled, nicely chilled in there. Look at how that part comes up as you push this up. Look at that. See, when you open this, you don't want to see some ugly fridge cover, right? So this comes up in its place to keep the ambience of your car, or ambience, you know, if you want to be sophisticated with your pronunciation. Oh, this little pouch cushion finish in the leather in this car is just amazing. You know, this is a Rolls-Royce after all, right? They don't use regular materials. All right. Now, that's the interior of a Rolls-Royce. It's not the first time seeing it, but it's the exterior and the whole image that it presents. Let me show you the first thing here. Rims, right? Then you notice some pattern. Yes, guys, this is alloy, but this is carbon fiber. The entire wheelbarrow is finished in carbon fiber. It is made of 44 layers of carbon fiber. I'm very curious how you gel alloy with carbon fiber. I'm very curious. Something I want to learn. Right? See, it's not loose at all, but when the wheels turn, it remains in place. Right? That's the hallmark of a Rolls-Royce. It's the tail lamp design, and this is black chrome, as you can see. Right? Every surface that was chrome before this is black chrome. Now the black badge gives a different tone. Not only is the black badge slightly more horsepower, it produces more power than the usual Ghost, but the black badge also has a mode that only the black badge comes in, and it's called simply the low mode. Yes, what do you mean by low? So the car rides like these, right? And then when you want the car to lower a little bit, that's the low mode. Alright, let's start the car. Alright, okay. Why am I closing the door? I'm in a Rolls-Royce. Okay, back then the button is over there. Now I don't quite know where's the button to press.
The center, so on your right.
It's no longer here.
No, it's now all placed in this side.
Where?
So
Which one?
you see where the arrows, it's pointed, so that is the right door on your side. That one, the top one is on the left side.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be here, but now you can control everything.
Thank you.
So, yes.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's check out what's the low mode about. Okay. I just realized something. Vehicle settings, spirit of ecstasy. Ah, that's to lower or rise the spirit of ecstasy. And if I were to go into that mode, driving information, vehicle status, vehicle settings. I can't be coming in here. Yep. Am I in the lower setting? How do I? Am I already in the low mode?
No. So that's
How do
the
I do that?
door. So you
Oh,
see
it's
that?
here.
Yes. So when you press that,
just press this.
right beside the P, there you go.
That's a low mode.
Yes.
And the car will go down a little
No,
bit.
to go down, this is, so the low is essentially like a sports mode.
Yes.
So the car doesn't lower itself. Right now it's lowered because we parked it.
I see.
So for
I
display.
see.
But as you drive, it will slightly raise the car on like a normal thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I press this, there will be like a different tone.
Yes. So you can try with and without the tone,
Okay.
no problem.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Thank you. It's actually very, very subtle. You know, it's like it's a dim, deep sound, and then with a dim, deeper sound. You need to be present to be able to hear it. But this little button here, you know, low, is actually the sports mode. You know, so it tightens up everything, sharpens up everything, and then gives the car a deeper tone. Now, how do I fit in a Rolls-Royce with a roof like that? All right, yeah. And then the V12. Yeah, I mean, there's no point revving a Rolls-Royce anyway. All right, it is a Rolls-Royce. Now, what I just want to say is that a lot of people bought their Ferraris or Lamborghinis or McLarens, right? And then thinking that, yeah, that's my budget, I want to use it, I want to buy something like that that rewards myself. But after a while, after owning the car, they realize one thing. They realize that it is not something for them to use every single day. It's low, you know, they might scratch certain things. It's not practical. Going in and out is not easy, and then it's not comfortable towards the end of the day. But something like this as your everyday car is different. Because I kid you not, when I went to Monaco, I see so many people driving their Rolls-Royces as their everyday car. To people of this level, to people of that extent, they drive their Rolls-Royce in Monaco as if it is their everyday car. Luxury is with them every single moment, whether you like it or not, you know. And I see them drive their Rolls-Royces, their phantom drop heads, with their rims curved, with a little bit of scratch on the bumpers. And I'm delighted because I'm seeing someone who drives their Rolls-Royce personally, day in and out. And that is something different. So just imagine this scenario whereby this is your everyday car, this is your equivalent of your 5 Series, you know, of your Porsche Panamera, and you drive it just like that day in and out in this kind of luxury, this kind of comfort, this kind of level of quality, right? And once in a while, when you ferry a friend or a family member, it's exceptionally comfortable. You are a responsible adult for carrying your friends in the best luxury and comfort that you can offer. It means you work hard for the people around you to feel better. That is responsibility there, right? Instead of in a 2-door sports cars where the door flies up to the ceiling. What's the point? Right, think about it. So if you think that you're already driving a Porsche Panamera, there's nothing for you to upgrade to, you feel a little bit lost, here you go. A black badge Rolls-Royce Ghost, right? Something different, and I think it's amazing looking. Yes, that's your everyday personal luxury.